going on, Cancer? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So I have been MIA for a bit. I really just needed to take a step back. Just got overwhelmed with a lot of things. But guys, before I start, this has been very, very important. And please don't skip this part over because I don't want you to become a victim of this. But I do not offer personal readings anymore. If anyone comments on one of your comments, giving you a WhatsApp saying they want to read for you, it's not me. If anyone DMs you on Instagram with my photos, it's not me. If anyone messages you for a reading, it's not me. All right? So if you guys give your money to this person, you're not going to get a reading. All right. So please, please, please be aware that there are multiple scammers using all of my photos and all of my information. Now, the only way to get a personal reading from here on out, I go live on Instagram because on live you can see me talking. You can, confirm that it's actually me. All right. So follow both of my Instagrams, High Vibrations 44 and High Vibrations Tarot. All right. And on both of those pages, I go back and forth on which ones I go live. But I do lives where you can donate, ask anything, and I'll answer it right there on live. All right. So that's the only way from here on out to get read. Okay. If someone messages you guys, it is not me. All right. Okay. So Cancer, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancer signs. All right. So let's see where your energy is at. It's been a while. What is going on in the Cancer world? All right, so we have the Moon card in the reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Star card in the reverse. We have the Strength card here, King of Wands in the reverse. We have the Empress card, and we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, this is a very clear message. There could be someone that you're stuck thinking about, or something that you're stuck thinking about, or someone that's thinking about you. They can't get you out of their minds, okay? So whether it's you that tries to bring in something from the past or something from your past trying to bring you in, Spirit is saying, look, there's going to be some sort of offer to go back to something from the past. But Spirit says, stand on your own 2 feet. Stay away from it because you're not going to get what you desire out of this. That someone can't be trusted. If this has to do with love, guys, someone's being a player. Someone's being a little ho-ho. All right? If this has to do with business or anything else, then this is just a very manipulative energy. This is someone who thinks they're above everybody. They don't have to work, the way other people have to work. Okay? This is the type of boss that instead of showing you how it's done, they yell at you and make you feel like shit because you're not doing it right. Okay? So Spirit is saying, look, you already see the truth of this, so just be strong. All right? So let's get into the past, present, and future. We'll keep that energy in mind. Okay. Past, present, and future for the sign of Cancer. We're going to get 9 cards here. All right, your cards are flying out today, Cancer. I guess Spirit was like, hey, Lisette, you really need to do Cancer. So let's see what these messages are. Okay. Very clear message. This is going to be a very straightforward reading, guys. Okay. All right, my loves. So your energy here, we have the World card in the reverse. Let's see what we have behind that. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Star card, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, Six of Swords. All right. So there's something that a person hasn't let go of 100%. All right. Something that might feel like unfinished business, or again, you simply don't want to let it go. Maybe someone doesn't want to let something go with you. What Spirit is saying about this is that, look, you could keep wishing for it, or someone could keep wishing for you. But with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, things do not go as expected. And then you have the Six of Swords behind that, meaning that even if it's difficult to move away from it, Judgment card upright, that's the best thing to do. All right? So there's something here that a person's not over that they need to be over. Okay? I know that's easier said than done, but let's start with your past, okay? So we have the Knight of Wands, the Sun card, and the Tower card in the reverse. For some of you, you could have been dealing with a Leo specifically, all right? Or it could have been another fire sign, Aries or Sagittarius. But there's something here that comes to light, okay? And whatever it is that happened, you dodged a bullet after this thing came to light. So let's see why these cards are here. Why is this Prince of Wands here? This Knight of Wands, why is it here? We have the Eight of Wands. Ten of Cups in the reverse. So there was something that was communicated to you or something that you communicated to somebody else. And I feel like the news, it just didn't make someone happy. Somebody just wasn't on board. Someone was on the fence about the news that they got, okay? And whatever this news was, I feel like someone felt depleted. Maybe you had to stop putting effort into something, okay? Why is the Sun card here? Nine of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. What's at the bottom here? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So this is a sense of accepting. Okay? You guys accepted what you heard even if you felt depleted by it. All right? I feel like you guys stopped talking to someone or you pulled yourself out. Or you just realized that something was just bullshit. And excuse me, guys. I'm like spitting over here. But there's just something here that you're so exhausted by it. You just have to let it go. It's not going as planned. Okay? So lastly, for the last card for your past, Tower card in the reverse, bullet being dodged. What's going on? We have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. The High Priestess in the reverse. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. So Cancer, for a lot of you guys, you could have been so in your head about what you had to walk away from that you didn't even realize at that time how big of a bullet you were dodging. Okay? Because I see someone who either is trying to turn a blind eye to the red flags or they're just not confident in what they just did. But Spirit is saying, look, you dodged a bullet because you would have lost a lot. So even if you feel like you lost a lot, Cancer, you would have lost way more had you stuck around the situation. It would have depleted you much more than it already had. All right? There was too much burden here with this. Okay? Now, in the present moment, it's clear that someone's upset that they had to walk away from something. Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, Empress reversed. Someone is bothered that they have to walk away from something. Okay? It could be heartbreak. It could be disappointment. It could be on your end or someone else's end. Okay? Keep in mind, guys, the energies could be vice versa. Okay? So Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? You're heartbroken, but you're not over it. Okay? You're still in it. Someone is still thinking about something or they could still be involved in it in some way, shape, or form. Let's get one more card here. We have the Star card. So it's like somebody wanted something. They desired something. They're not over this thing. They're heartbroken by it. Okay? They're bothered by it. But again, guys, Spirit is saying that it's only recovery from here. The worst that could have happened here has happened. With the Page of Cups in the reverse, you have to remove yourself, like in regards to like speaking. Okay? Or that's just telling you that someone is speaking falsely. Like they're saying things that could sound good, but they can't go through with it. So it could be you doing that. It can be another person doing that to you. But yeah, your central energy, guys, is walking away. That's the focus, to walk away. Guys, in this deck, if anyone's interested, it's called the Field Tarot, okay? Judgment card upright. So when this comes up, not only are you making the best call to walk away, but with the Judgment card, you don't go back on that. Okay, that's a solid decision that you make and you stick to. All right, even if you're on the fence about it. Someone made the right choice to walk away, but they're still just like, fuck, did I do the right thing? Was there a better way to go about it? What if I had tried A, B, and C instead of D, E, and F? Okay, so yeah, there's a lot I feel that's going on in your mind, but Spirit keeps showing that with you turning your back on this, Cancer, you're going to expand a lot. Even if you're on the fence about it, the best thing to do here was to remove yourself. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. In my opinion, the Queen of Pentacles is the most patient queen. She will endure the most bullshit. So whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. But when the Queen of Pentacles is reversed, It's like you got the most patient person in the room fed up. Okay? So you guys are fed up about something, or maybe someone's fed up with you guys about something. But yeah, everything's leading to walking away. Why is this Empress card in the reverse? We have the Five of Cups in the reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles. So, guys, even if there's a sense of sadness or something that's throwing you off right now, that subsides like that. Because there's something you start working on that you really build this in a cohesive manner. If this is with money, you're making good money. You're seeing eye to eye with employees around you or your coworkers. This is a relationship. This is something that can lead to engagement, something that could lead to marriage. Okay? Or it could be people dating, getting into a relationship. It's just building on whatever the relationship is. All right? So you built so much because of something you let go of. And I think that Spirit keeps emphasizing that because a lot of you are questioning whether or not your life is actually better without this thing. And it is. And we also have to remember, guys, that what's for us cannot be taken away from us. That's why I don't, if someone wants to leave me, if someone says, Lisette, I don't love you, you'll never hear from me again. Okay? Because I know that what's for me is for me. I don't have to beg for love. I don't have to beg for attention. I don't have to beg for respect. It's going to come from the right people. And if you're not getting that from someone, then that's not your someone. Okay? And I feel like life is so much easier when we realize that and we stop trying to force things, you know? But yeah, someone is being super duper defensive here. And that's what you want to do. Spirit is saying you really got to protect yourself and cut something off at an extreme because success is right behind this. All right? I always feel like when something bad happens or something heavy happens, it's because Spirit is trying to prepare us for something really good that's going to happen. So it kind of has to clear the air. Okay? So for example, let's say you're about to come across a lot of money, but you're in an abusive relationship. Spirit is going to do their best to get that person out of your life before you have money coming in. Okay? When I have bad people around me, I don't do well financially because Spirit doesn't want them to benefit from what I'm doing. And I'm the most giving person ever. I'm a sucker. You come to my house, you don't have to pay for shit. I'm going to cook for you. We can smoke. We can drink. You're not paying for shit. That's just how I was raised. But there's so many people who don't deserve that. And there's been times I've been having a tough time paying rent because I'm so nice. So this is going to be one of those things where we can't be nice. Okay? We can't be nice. All right, guys. So moving into the future, the Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles, and the Moon card. So in my opinion, guys, the Hierophant, I have chills just looking at this, but the Hierophant is the most powerful card in all of tarot, in my opinion. Okay? Every tarot reader will tell you something different. The Hierophant, it doesn't matter what's going on in your reading. When the Hierophant comes out upright, that is a beautiful sign. That is telling you that you are on your destined path, like the reason why you were born. So because of this thing that you were on the fence about, should I go, should I not, should I go, should I not? Because you go, you're on your life path. It's like before there's something deterring you from that path. And that's too expensive if you ask me. I don't think anyone on this planet other than my child is worth me not fulfilling my life purpose. Okay? But it was just a lot. So here Spirit is saying, look, be patient because you're going to realize, it's going to come to light why things had to happen this way. So this is something where you might not understand why it's happening the way it's happening, but it had to happen. Okay? Hierophant, why are you here? We have the Hermit card in the reverse. We have the King of Wands. A lot of you have no idea what the fuck is about to come in, and it's going to be very, very good. For some of you, this could have to do with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. For others, the King of Wands, this is just a type of person that it doesn't need to be established who's in charge. When they walk in, they're in charge. They don't have to demand that respect. It's just known. Okay? There's people that even if we don't know them, they walk in a room and we're in awe. Where are they from? What do they do? I don't know who this person is, but they feel so important. And that's the energy around you. So there's going to be something that happens where you're exuding such a powerful energy where people in the room are going to step back and let you walk by. Okay, that's what you're going to be experiencing. But a lot of you, you don't even know what's coming yet. All right, the Hermit in the reverse is someone that they're lacking some information. But in this case, it's good information. Seven of Pentacles. Why is this here? The Emperor in the reverse. And we have the Hanged Man. Spirit, guys, is saying to be patient because this transition to a lot of you is not going to feel 100% natural. So, man, we have the devil at the bottom. But think of it as, for example, someone who gets out of a 7-year relationship. If you talk to them the day after they broke up with the person, they're probably still going to miss that person. They're probably going to feel some sort of emptiness. You know, I was used to someone being next to me for 7 years, and now my bed's empty, okay? So it's not going to feel comfortable at first because we're used to comfort. The thing with Cancers, and I'm a Taurus, the one thing we have in common, guys, is that we kind of need that, what's it called? Not so much validation, but we need to be sure, like, this person's going to be here the next day. We need to be sure that the people in our life are solid. So when we find out someone's not solid, it's kind of like, oh, damn, they weren't solid. I was solid, but they weren't solid. So here, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel uncomfortable. You're not going to feel like yourself all the time. But Spirit is saying, look, you have to take the path of least resistance. And you have to be okay with the fact that there could be a little bit of discomfort as you transition out. All right, we can't just go from one thing to the next like that. Okay? Lastly, you have the Moon card. All right? But yeah, there's definitely something toxic that you guys have to walk away from and address. We have the Page of Swords reversed. Boom. And then it comes out as to why you had to move away from something. Okay, what you couldn't see clearly, what you weren't thinking about clearly becomes clear. Okay? And guess what? Now we have the Devil reversed, meaning that you tamed the devil. You put it in shackles. You put it in a cage. You threw that cage in the deepest part of the ocean where it'll never be found. All right? You got rid of the devil energy. So that's incredible. And what do you guys have? Happiness. You being on the right path. All right? Even though you're not over something, Spirit is saying, look, the worst that could have happened here has happened. You have the Ace of Swords and the Justice card and the Chariot. So first off, guys, things are going to take off for you. Whether you want it to or not, it's going to take off for you, but in a good way. The Ace of Swords, all aces talk about a new beginning, but the Ace of Swords specifically is saying that you have to cut out some bullshit. Okay? And whatever you guys had to cut out with the Justice card, it was karmic. So there was a lesson that you had to learn, but the lesson's learned at this point. So whatever it is or whoever you were dealing with, you know, it's ran its course. All right? So let's see what the closing message is from Spirit. And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's a link in the description below to donate. Thank you so much if you choose to do so. And remember, guys, I will never, ever, ever contact you in any way, shape, or form soliciting a personal reading. All right? If someone does that, it is not me. They will use my pictures. They will use my name. They will have pictures of my son on their profile. I will never contact you. If someone contacts you, 125%, it's a scammer. Okay? So please do not send your money to anyone. Again, guys, the only way I read for people now is on live on Instagram. So follow my 2 Instagrams. I only do live questions there because you can actually see me in action. You know you're talking to me. I'm live on my page. Nobody can be me in the physical, okay? So for those, you guys just donate whatever, and I answer your question on the spot, all right? And I'll be on later today around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to catch me. So just make sure you're following me on Instagram on both pages. All right, so what is the message for Cancer? We have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, the High Priestess. We have the 2 of Cups. The 5 of Cups in the reverse. Let's get at least 2 more cards here. Okay. We have the Judgment card and the Lover's card in the reverse. For a lot of you, I feel like you were leaving behind a karmic person. Whether it was a lover, a friend, this could be a karmic job, okay? But I feel as though, Cancer, there was something you were closely tied to that now you're letting go of. And that's why the transition can be a little weird in the beginning. Okay? Spirit is saying, you know deep down inside you made the right choice. Okay? Again, something wasn't working. You weren't seeing eye to eye with somebody. All right? With this 5 of Cups in the reverse. Okay? If you're feeling any sense of sadness or loss right now, that's going to subside. This is what you guys have coming in. If you're true to yourself and you make sure not to lie to yourself or anyone around you, this is what you have. And remember, guys, that the Emperor does what is necessary, not what is necessarily easy. Okay? So what's necessary is letting go of something you might not want to let go of. Okay? But Spirit says, as long as you live in your truth, you're going to be extremely happy, much happier than you were. Okay? So something better is coming in, Cancer. It's just a matter of, are you going to allow it? Are you going to give Spirit a chance to show you why it had to pull something out of your life? Okay? All right, my loves. I love you guys so much. Now, all of these readings, I'm doing them in the order of the zodiac. So if you're waiting on another reading, just keep that in mind so that you know when that's going to come out.